You know, I can't wait when me and my son just go visit your grave one day. You feel me? Because that's what you're trying to do right now while we living our lives, separate, whatever, from the chaos. Yo, ass want to kill us.
All right, everyone. Word has it that she is taking this action in order to finally put Chrisean behind prison, where she belongs. Purportedly, and simply take a brief vacation from their lives. In case you all recall, Carissa communicated with Ronnie a few times while he was still living. During that time, he was adamantly lobbying for a paternity test with Chrisean. In those days, many individuals thought Carissa was making unnecessary contributions to the paternity drama. But why was all she really wanted to know? The idea that Junior was Ronnie's son was so audacious. In other words, she believed that the young man should be informed of the facts before he was regrettably taken away. She also wanted him to accept full responsibility and not be a bad father if the child ended up being sick. However, she's had enough of Chrisean's drama for now, and she's a spade being a spade. Over the years, their entire family has avoided discussing Junior's health issues. No one has explicitly identified Chrisean as the cause of Junior's situation, nor has anyone explained what is going on with him. But at this point, Carissa is no longer sugarcoating anything. She's telling us straight out that Chrisean is solely to blame for Junior's developmental issues since she was continuously holding a joint or a bottle of booze to her lips during her pregnancy.
I saw this morning, and I just want to make a public service announcement. My attorney just put a restraining order on her, and it includes every single person in this entire family. I can't believe Blue's friends and y'all people just letting her roam around Los Angeles and everybody. That's ludicrous to me. And then his supposedly ass friends hanging out with her while she him. It's cool though. Y'all let her know. My attorney just put a restraining order on and I added every family member. I added family members that don't even live in California. Now play with it if you want to. That's all I got to say for today.
Furthermore, it is reported that Carissa is also obtaining proof that Chrisean Rock had some role in Ronnie's death. Rumor has it that she is taking this action in order to finally put Chrisean Rock behind prison, where she belongs purportedly, and simply take a brief vacation from their lives. As you all recall, Carissa had a few conversations with Ronnie when he was still living. He was steadfastly pursuing a paternity test with Chrisean Rock at the moment. Now, many people at the time thought that Carissa was getting involved in the paternity drama needlessly. However, her main concern was the reason behind Ronnie's audacious assertion that Junior was his son. In other words, she believed that the young man should be informed of the facts before he was regrettably taken away. She also wanted him to accept full responsibility and not be a bad father if the child ended up being sick. However, she's calling a spade because she's had enough of Chrisean Rock's drama. The subject of Junior's health has come up over the years. Their whole family has been avoiding the issue. No one has explicitly identified Chrisean Rock as the cause of Junior's situation, nor has anyone explained what is going on with him. However, Carissa is no longer sugarcoating anything at this time. She is telling us straight out that Chrisean Rock is solely to blame for Junior's developmental issues, since she was continuously holding a joint or a bottle of booze to her lips during her pregnancy.
You're embarrassed because you did that to him. You're embarrassed because you drank while pregnant, and you made this the outcome. If you want to be mad at anybody, be mad at yourself. Be mad at yourself. We're not embarrassed. You're embarrassed because you did it. Okay? If you want to be the victim, there's nobody the victim but him. If you want anybody to be mad at what's happened, you're the responsible party for this. You did this. All you had to do for 9 months was go to your appointments, don't drink, don't smoke, and try to be peaceful. That's all you had to do, and it was only 9 months. We are no longer feeling sorry for you. We're no longer giving you a victim pass, a victim card, none of that. Okay, this is all your fault, all your responsibility. You're a horrible mother. You were a horrible pregnancy, and now you're a horrible mother. The best thing that you can do right now is go get the counseling that you need and the support that he needs, the physical therapy and the therapies that he needs. That's all you can do now. And hope for the best. And pray that God puts a healing on him and continue to be peaceful. But running around people for something that you did is diabolical. Stop trying to get people to be mad at other people. You did.
Conversely, Chrisean persisted in asserting that Blueface would die as a result of playing with her son. This time it was Blueface's presence on the show. 20 versus 1 that set her off. It's essentially a show where a subject is given 20 possibilities of the opposite gender and must swipe through each one to discover their ideal mate. In case you haven't heard of it, when Blueface was 20, in contrast, he swiped left on a girl in one episode because he said she resembled Junior. Chrisean became enraged by that.
I'm gonna swipe left. You kind of look like my son.
Okay.
Okay. They gonna know what I'm talking about.
To the next, in a different 20v1, you didn't check nothing. You answered a chat, disrespecting our kid. Yeah. I don't know how much disrespect I'm gonna keep taking from from his father. Be honest, bro. Real shit. I asked DDG and G Herbo for advice, cause that nigga about to lose his life. Keep playing with my son.
Given that the woman in issue shared Junior's complexion and round face shape, many people assumed that Blueface made the comment in jest. In the meantime, he's being attacked by others who claim that his comment was incorrect. However, ultimately, it's well known that Blueface can be somewhat silly at times, and this was most likely one of those occasions. But Chrisean doesn't see it that way. She claims that she is posing more than a danger to Blueface. She is promising him that if he keeps playing with Junior's name, he will be buried 6 feet under. She went on to say that since she is sending Blueface some ops, the internet needs to start a hashtag to save him.
Y'all want to see this in a grave, that's why. It's a promise. Over my dead body, y'all not gonna keep my kid for clip views, bro.
And you all, when love turns to hate, it's real and can be extremely damaging, which is why this is not only messy but also extremely concerning. It's often forgotten that the same feelings that make you fall in love with someone may also make you want to destroy them. The same fervor that first led you to stand up for someone now serves as the fuel to destroy any connections between you two. And that's what we're observing. It's not your typical celebrity drama. The negative aspect of attachment is this. When two people construct their entire universe in chaos and call it love, this is what occurs. The drama doesn't stop when the relationship ends. Put an end to it. It simply shifts course. It turns into reprisal. It turns into an obsession. It turns into a goal to harm the one who has wronged you. This circumstance is a perfect illustration of how easily love can turn into resentment and how harmful it is when pride is injured, blends with unresolved trauma and public humiliation. As long as she can witness Blueface's demise, Chrisean says she doesn't mind going to jail. You know, we're talking about the potential father of her child. According to current rumors, Carissa not only called the police and obtained a restraining order against Chrisean, but she also provided them with information that suggested Chrisean may have been involved in Ronnie's death. Supposedly, according to current rumors, Carissa not only phoned the police and obtained a restraining order against Chrisean, but she also provided them with information suggesting that Chrisean may have contributed to Ronnie's death. She's allegedly wishing bad on Blueface in the same way that she did Ronnie. And you all check out his fate. Additionally, there are rumors that Quell, the man who shot Ronnie, has been found and taken into custody for interrogation. Keep in mind that Chrisean knows Quell, so use that information to your advantage.
Did you know that the police have tapped the phone of Quell, who is the friend of Chrisean? A very close friend of Chrisean's, a friend that would do anything for her. He is gang related from what is being stated in the streets, and the police have viewed him as a #1 suspect besides Chrisean. I do feel that Chrisean is a suspect, but until they have further proof or evidence that she's involved, there's not much that they can do until then.
Here are some opinions from a few folks regarding this entire issue in the interim. She needs to be taken seriously, this person stated. She threatened her ex-boyfriend and he undoubtedly died as a result. Someone else said she did it to Ronnie. What gives you the impression that she won't harm Blueface? Lastly, I'm thrilled that Carissa is speaking the truth. By drinking, smoking, and fighting during her pregnancy, people continue to act as though they are afraid to declare this girl _ gave birth to her child. But for now, we want to know your thoughts on it. How do you feel about Carissa obtaining a restraining order against Chrisean and purportedly providing proof that she may have contributed to Ronnie's death? Blueface hasn't said anything about it either. What are your thoughts on that as well? Given that Chrisean has ties to several gangbangers, could he really be afraid of her threats? Please share your thoughts in the comments section. This following video is equally messy, so don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons and watch it.